Hi y'all, welcome back. If this is your first time on my channel, this is Done with Debt. My name is Shayla, and on this channel I share my family's debt-free journey as well as some financial tips, some budgeting tips, DIYs, organization, decluttering, and just the craziness that is life. So if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell so you don't miss out on anything. And thanks for watching. So welcome back. I decided to film in my car today. I may actually be filming a lot of videos in my car because with two kids in my house, it's kind of hard to find some quiet time to film. And then I also had my niece and nephew with me, so I had 4 kids, you know, in a 2-bedroom apartment. So I wasn't able to film during the week, which I really wanted to do. So right now I'm waiting for an appointment that I have, and I decided to go ahead and shoot a quick video. These are videos that I'm going to be doing every week to kind of update y'all on what's going on, goals that I've met, fails that I've done, and just letting you know what's going on. And I have a list because my last video I rambled more than I wanted to, and so I decided, I was like, let me take notes just to help me stay on track. So I shared with you my, welcome to my channel video, and that my family is going to be starting on this debt-free journey. But we actually have been, putting our foot in it for a couple of months, and towards the end of July, we were able to complete baby step 1. So that's one great, win that we did. We completed our first baby step, and so now it's on to tackling this mountain, this monster of debt. And if you didn't see my first video, I am over $100,000 in debt. So the faster we could get through baby step 1, the better, so that way we can go ahead and just start tackling this, because we got a long way to go. So it was great that we got that done. And then the next thing that we did, the second win that we did, the first week in August, I paid not 1, but 2 of my smallest debts. So we've already started on the snowball. I'm so excited. One of those debts I was making monthly payments on, so I'm going to start snowballing that into the other ones. They were both medical bills. One medical bill was for $141, and that was the one that I was making payments on. It was originally about $300, but I had been paying on it for a few months, and so I'd taken it down to $141, and so I just paid that off and everything. And then the second medical bill was for $164, and so here is my little financial tip for the week. The first bill I was paying, I was making payments on, and I tried to negotiate with them to get it down to do a payoff. But because I was making payments with them, they weren't really willing to work with me. So, but the second bill, was $164. And it had gone into collections and everything. They had been calling me. And so I had the whole amount, ready to go. But I said, well, let me see if they're willing to work with me. Let me see if I can get this just a little bit cheaper. And so I called them up and I told them, I'm willing to settle this today. Can you work with me? Can you give me a settlement amount? And they did. They actually gave me a discount. They said, okay, if you're willing to do, one-time payment, we can go ahead and settle it for $132. So I was like, okay, yes, absolutely. So, we settled it for $132, and that's great. So I was super, super happy. So we're already, we already done 2 of our debt snowball, or 2 of our smallest debts. So that's been the progress. Let me see, that we've done. Also, the third win that we've done this week, my husband and I have been tossing back and forth about whether or not we were able to get a home. Like I said, we did the Dave Ramsey class 4 years ago. And Dave Ramsey talks about, you know, you need to be debt free. You need to have your 3 to 6 months and your down payment. So when we looked at that, we were like, oh my gosh, you know, we've got $100,000 in debt. That's going to take us a long time. And then the 3 to 6 months is going to take us a while. And then the down payment. So we were like, you know, it's going to take us a while. And our daughter is almost 8. Our oldest is almost 8 years old. And so we're like, no, she needs a backyard. She's sharing a room with her brother. And we kind of decided to disregard what we learned. And, you know, we know more than Dave Ramsey, of course. But, you know, I started this YouTube channel. I've been looking at other financial videos, people in the financial and frugal community on YouTube. And I showed him a video that really spoke to me about how important it is, you know, to have that 3 to 6 months, to be debt free. You know, how important it is to have a home and not let that home have you, or own a home but not let it own you. So I showed that video to my husband. I told him, I said, you know, we're in an apartment right now, but why can't we just look, you know, our lease is up next year. And so why don't we just look for a home to rent, you know, and then everybody gets their room, the kids have a backyard, and also then we wouldn't have to move my daughter's school, because she really, really loves her school. And where we were looking at buying a home, it wasn't just a different school, but it was a different district. So, you know, I talked to my husband this week, and I said, you know, if we keep being renters, then we can keep her at her school, and it's going to motivate us. It's really going to motivate us to attack this even harder and get out of it as fast as we can, because the faster we get out of it, the faster we can get into a home of our own. So, you know, we had a discussion, and we talked, and we decided that, yes, we are going to stay renters, because it's the best thing for our financial future. So that was another win that we did, and I'm very, very proud of us. You know, it's sometimes you have to like grit your teeth and be like, growing up, being an adult, making decisions, it sucks. It really does. Let's just be honest. But the long run, the end result is much more than what you're dealing with right now. Anyway, I don't want to go on and on like I did last time. So those were our wins. And then I fully believe in, you know, when you have wins like this, I do believe in rewarding yourself. And it did take us about 3 months, 3.5 months to save for the baby step. And then, you know, we paid off 2 debts. So I was like, you know, I really want to reward myself. So I went ahead and I did get my nails done, which is something that I don't do. I paint my nails at home, but I don't actually go and get them done. And then I also got the Starbucks. Oh my gosh, so good. So that was my little reward that I did for myself. You know, my husband did his own little thing or whatever. But the next time that I'm hoping to do like a reward is when I look at our debt snowball, we do have 2 small credit cards. We do have medical bills we have to pay. And so once we've paid off everything and the only thing I have to worry about is my student loans, then, you know, I'll probably do another reward system. So if you're dealing with, if you're doing a debt snowball, if you're going through this process, it is important to motivate yourself to have those little rewards. You know, don't do it every month. Don't do it, you know, I put $1 in savings. Go get my note. No. But, you know, take time to congratulate yourself on your hard work. It's important that you do that, because otherwise you tend to get burned out, because that's what I did at the beginning. That's what I did a few years ago, was I just, you know, was going and going and going and going, and a year later I was like, I can't do this anymore. So, you know, so make sure you reward yourself. So quickly, my goals for this week is I do want to meal plan my lunches for the week and pack my lunches and take them with me. So that's going to be my goal. So I will keep you guys posted on that progress and everything. So stay tuned for my next video. Stay tuned what happens next in this crazy thing that we call life. And thank you guys so much for watching. You know, leave me a comment below just to say hi. I pretty much reply to every single comment, and I look forward to the future. Thanks. Bye. Oh my God, it's so good. I might have a problem. Don't tell anybody. Don't talk to me right now. I'm enjoying this.